Now back to the news, just into our newsroom, updating this. Ardrey-Kell High School principal Jamie Brooks telling families in the last hour of a new school threat. Brooks writing that a threat was written on the walls of some of the bathrooms inside the school. We're told law enforcement is now investigating. Principal Brooks reminding parents that all threats have very serious consequences, getting this in the last couple of minutes, adding that any student that makes a threat is in violation of the CMS Code of Student Conduct and will be disciplined accordingly, including the potential for criminal charges. More to come on this. So as this is all happening, parents are speaking out. They say they were not told about threats to multiple schools for nearly 5 whole days. Drew Owens was arrested last week after police say he sent threatening emails to these schools. Police say the charges come after an intensifying pattern of threats over the last 4 years. WCNC Charlotte's Austin Walker has been following this evolving situation. He spoke to students today who tell him they still have a lot of questions.
One Ardrey-Kell High schooler spoke with me earlier today, 1 week after these threats were made, and still she and parents say that they are left with not the full story. For many parents within CMS,
I was shocked.
They are still working to come to terms.
I know a lot of parents are very angry. It's broken trust.
With how they are finding out information about a series of threats sent to 4 separate CMS schools, saying they were kept in the dark.
So it happened on Sunday. Monday was President's Day, so there was no school. But then, they went to school on Tuesday. No, parents weren't given the option of, talking to their children or keeping them home if they wanted to. We had no idea.
According to police, on Sunday, February 16th, they received reports saying an anonymous account was threatening violence at 4 different CMS schools: West Charlotte High School, Ardrey-Kell High School, Community House Middle School, and Hawk Ridge Elementary. Arrest records show days later on the 19th, 31-year-old Drew Owens was arrested and charged with communicating threats of mass violence on educational property.
CMS made absolutely no statement until after the story was covered in the press.
Parent Brooke Weiss says she found out about it through a circulating arrest record and not from the district. The school district eventually sending out a statement Thursday night, and 4 days later,
I deeply apologize that
CMS Superintendent Dr. Crystal Hill addressing families on Monday.
Our team met this morning for an after-action review to pinpoint the communication lapse and make the necessary improvements.
It's an apology Weiss and her daughter don't believe.
Because there's a lot that goes on in schools that families and parents don't know is happening.
She says speculation has been swirling among staff and students.
I was even talking to a teacher about it earlier today, how we're not told every time that it is because they find stuff out and they do their thing and they think no harm, no foul, nothing actually happened. We don't need to know.
A very intense situation for both families and students this time. After that video was sent by CMS, we did reach out asking more clarification questions, specifically about protocol. When there is a threat that is made, what is the time frame they are supposed to and instructed to notify not only those students but families as well? And we did not hear back. We do know that Owens is set to be in court Thursday morning at 10 a.m. In Charlotte, Austin Walker, WCNC Charlotte.